someone you trusted made a choice, and that choice hurts you. Not a stranger, not an enemy, but someone close, someone you believed in. And the question that stays with you, the one you cannot answer easily, is this: why? Most people have a simple answer. They say, that person was selfish, that person was weak, that person had bad character from the beginning. I just did not see it. This is a comforting idea because if betrayal is about bad people, then the solution is easy. Find better people, choose more carefully, and build higher standards. And there is emotional logic here. When someone breaks your trust, you feel pain, and pain needs an explanation. So we point at the person, we say they are the problem. This belief feels true, it gives us control. But here is the deeper issue. Machiavelli, the Italian philosopher who lived 500 years ago, watched kings fall, friendships collapse, empires break apart, and he noticed something that most people did not want to accept. Betrayal is not always about character, it is about conditions. Machiavelli wrote that people are generally loyal until loyalty becomes expensive, until trust becomes a cost they cannot pay, until staying by your side puts something important at risk. In other words, most people do not betray you because they are evil. They betray you because the situation changed and you were no longer the safest or most valuable choice. This is uncomfortable because it removes the simple story. Let us look at a word here. The word is loyalty. Loyalty means staying with someone even when it is difficult, even when leaving would be easier. But Machiavelli asks, is loyalty really a feeling or is it a calculation? Think about your own life. Have you ever stayed loyal to someone not because you love them, but because leaving feels too dangerous, too uncertain, too costly? If yes, then you understand Machiavelli's point. Loyalty and interests often walk together, and when they separate, loyalty usually loses. There is another word worth understanding here, which is betrayal. Betrayal means breaking someone's trust, choosing against them when they expected you to choose for them. But notice something: betrayal always happens in a specific moment, in a specific situation, under specific pressure. Machiavelli would say, you do not really know a person's character in comfortable times. You discover it in difficult ones. When there is nothing to lose, everyone is honest, everyone is kind, everyone is loyal. The real question is, what happens when something is a risk? Now, here is the uncomfortable turn. Maybe the people who betrayed you were not uniquely weak or selfish. Maybe they were ordinary, normal, like most of us. And maybe, just maybe, if you were in their exact position, with their exact fears, with their exact pressures and options, you might have made the same choice. Not because you are a bad person, but because circumstances shape decisions more than we want to believe. This is not an excuse for betrayal, it is an explanation. And explanation is more powerful than blame because explanation gives you information. Blame only gives you an emotion. So let us go deeper. There is a word Machiavelli uses in his thinking. The word is self interest. Self interest means caring about what is good for yourself. Machiavelli believed that self interest is not a flaw in human nature, it is human nature. And leaders, friends, and partners who ignore this, who build their trust on the idea that people will always choose other over themselves, are building on sand. He was not saying people are terrible. He was saying people are predictable. If you understand what someone values, what they fear losing, you can understand how they will behave under pressure. So, let us reframe this. Betrayal is not proof that people are broken. Betrayal is information about conditions. It tells you this person in this situation with these pressures valued something more than they valued you. It is painful, completely, but it also useful because if you understand this, you stop asking the wrong question. The wrong question is, why are people so disloyal? The better question is, what conditions create loyalty? And am I creating them? Real loyalty is not given, it is built through trust over time, through shared interests, through making people feel that being close to you is safe and valuable. This does not mean manipulation, it means understanding. Now, how does this connect to your life, to your decisions, to your growth? Think about your work, your friendships, your ambitions. Are you building conditions that make people want to stay, or are you assuming loyalty without building it? And think about your fears. When you hesitate to speak up, to lead, to take a position, is it because you are protecting yourself? Because vulnerability feels too expensive? Machiavelli would say, understand your own self interest first. Then you will understand others. And here is where this connects to learning English. Most people try to learn English through efforts alone. They study hard, they repeat vocabulary, they follow rules, but they betray themselves by staying inside safe patterns, by refusing to speak until they are perfect, by choosing silence over risk. The conditions you create for your own learning matter. Do you practice in real situations? Do you allow yourself to make mistakes? Do you value progress over comfort? If not, something inside you is choosing safety over growth. And that is a kind of self betrayal, too. We return now to where we began. Someone you trusted made a choice, and that choice hurt you. The question was why, and now perhaps the answer is more complex, more honest, and more human. Not they were bad, but they were human in a difficult moment with something to lose. And so are you, and so am I. Machiavelli did not teach cruelty, he taught clarity. See people as they are, not as you wish they were. Build trust on understanding, not on hope alone. And never stop asking the hard question: what conditions am I creating in my relationships, my work, my language, and my life? Because in the end, loyalty, growth, and trust are not things that happen to you, they are things you build.